Everyone. So, first of all, thank you all again for your support because I really appreciate it. And this video, I now have about 460 subscribers, so we're almost at 500, which is really nice. And the video has, I think when I went to my analytics, about almost 5,800 views, which is really, really great. But I want to offer something limited, and I will only be doing this until February 28th. Let me just say March 1st. So if you have a business and you are looking for additional help, let me put a disclaimer here. I am not a cosmetic chemist or formulator. However, I can direct you to these resources. Most of this I've already discussed in the ebook, but I know some people need additional help, and some people may not really know how to use the resources in the book, or for whatever reason. I understand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer 1 hour consulting sessions. And during these sessions, I will not be providing you with formulas for your products. If you want to do these consulting sessions, you already have to have your work done, which means your business name, your reasons why you want to create what you want to create. And actually, before you even have this, I'm going to ask you to fill out a form. It's going to be a few questions of why you want to start your business, what's your goals of your business, because these are the things that really are going to eliminate people that are serious versus people that are not. I am not in the business of consulting with hobbyists. And what I mean by that is that there are people that really want to take this seriously. And because I take my business seriously, and any business that I do, I take seriously, I want you to feel the same way. And if you go to anyone, whether they're complying with it, if they are not, if they're in the business and they're making their money, they have some seriousness about them. And this is like an exercise to help get you in the mindset. So if you don't want to sit down, I look at it as this: if you don't want to sit down and even write questions answering these simple things so that I can review it before we even talk, so that we are not wasting time, then you're not serious. And I hope I'm not being rude when I say that, but it's just the truth. Okay, so the main requirements: you have to have your business name. All of these requirements are going to be on the list. So if you can't complete this form, that's fine. Now, with the business name, I kind of be a little bit lenient because I understand you may change it, but at least have an idea. You need to be able to tell me what's your goal of starting your business, why you want to start your business, what product lines are you doing, what research have you already done. If you don't have any type of formula, okay, because like I said, you can show me your formula. The most I'm going to do with the formula, I'll point you to correctly do the INCI codes. And you know, in some of my YouTube videos, and I'm just pulling this up here, some people are asking me, a question like, can I use this coconut oil? Can I use shea butter? Can I use whatever the case is, wax? The reason why I'm not answering those questions and giving you, because I can't. I don't know where you're sourcing your products from. I don't know. There are very many forms of coconut oil. You can buy it solid. You can buy it completely liquefied at different temperatures. For shea butter, same thing. You can be buying a lip gloss base from someone. I don't know, and I can't advise you on that because, again, I'm not in a lab with you testing your products for accuracy. You can tell me anything over email, even in a consultation. So that is the part that you have to do. You have to have made your formula. What I can say to you is, okay, well, this website has a pre-made lip gloss bases, for example. Okay, that's the most that you're going to get from that. And I'm just being upfront with you because I don't want you to invest your time and your resources thinking that this is going to be, I'm going to do it for you, because that's not ever going to happen. Even a cosmetic chemist, they're going to ask you, what do you want the outcome of your product to be? And if you don't know, they just can't up and make. I mean, they can make it, but they need to know it's your product. You have to know what you're selling. And if you don't know what you're selling, you got to go back to square one. Okay. If anyone is asking about a recall strategy, That's a good question because it's not always black and white. For your recall strategy, I'm going to provide you a link if you do the consultation, and it'll tell you what the FDA says. I want you to know what the FDA says and get into the habit of reading the FDA, the FTC. You have to know these laws and procedures. It's not a scary thing. It's something that you have to know for yourself, because again, anyone can tell you anything. A lawyer can tell you anything, but unfortunately that doesn't mean that it's true or it's right. I want you to know it for yourself, so that you can feel confident in your business, and you can always go back and cross-reference. So I'm just going through the comments, and again, in my social media, I won't show their pictures, but I get messages from a lot of top companies that are going back to the drawing board, and they know it takes some time and effort, but it's not impossible. But I'm just going through the comments, and again, I'm appreciative of everyone that's commented, all the information. But if you go through the videos on my channel, this is the first video I have. If you go through the videos on my channel, I have provided so much information for free that you may not even need a consultation. But if you have purchased this ebook for 1 hour, I will only charge $30 for a 1 hour consultation. That's it. $30 if you purchase the book. If you have not invested in the book, it will be $50. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because the people that already paid, when they hear $30, most people are like, oh, I'm not paying that. $50, ooh, girl, you tripping. Okay, I know it. But it's going to separate the serious people from the not, because I also value my time. Okay, I've already priced the book very reasonably priced. I also sold it on a platform, PayHip, so that I don't have to charge so much for it. Because if I go to Amazon, again, there's different fees and things like that on Amazon that I would have to increase the price of the book. So again, I'm doing that. And in order to do this, I have a link in all my descriptions for my videos of how to contact me. When you contact me, give me about 24, 48 hours because I get really busy to send you the form. And on the form, I'll ask you for also 2 dates that you will be available to do this. It'll be 1 hour, no matter who you are. But again, if you can't fill out this form, you will not be charged until, the day of the consultation. But again, you will be asked to fill out this form, and I'll ask you a series of questions similar to what you have in the book. And if you already have the book, in the copywriting section, that's pretty much similar to the style it will be. And you don't have to give me long, drawn out paragraphs, but it needs to be something that we can actually talk about and discuss, because that's how a real business consultation works. And again, I don't believe in giving you freebies. For example, I've had a business that I actually started, and I would be asking everybody, back like, let's say maybe about 5 years ago now, actually, I was asking, family members of all people, how do you do this? How do you do that? And they were acting like, how people are. They don't want to tell you, or they give you little crumbs of information. And you know what? At that time, I wasn't in a place to research and do all that. Fast forward 5 years in the present, I've done all the research. I've gone and invested in additional study materials, equipment, etc. And I'm getting what I need. The point of this is that you have to take the initiative to do your own thing. Even the School of YouTube is a great resource, but when it comes to legal stuff and etc. and whatever, you don't know. Anybody can tell you anything on YouTube, right? But that's why you have to use your resources and go think outside of the box and go and get more help for yourself, because you can't expect people, like I see sometimes on videos, well, you don't tell us your formula. Why make a video if you're not going to tell us your formula? No one owes you anything. And that's the harsh truth. No one owes you anything. And since that is the fact, and since some people know it, they're going to treat you like that, and they're going to feel like, well, I put my hard work in. Why should I help you? That is the tone. For me, again, like I always say, I'm not your competitor. I'm just performing a service and giving you information, because since I do not do consulting as much for a broad amount of clients anymore, I don't have the time to give to you. An alternative is me just giving a book and giving videos with as much free information as I can. Alternatively, like I said, for about a month and a half or so, I'll do, I might even extend it into March if you're busy, and I know it's during COVID. I might even extend it to, I'm extending it until March 31st, okay? But I have to be compensated for my time too. But again, these consultations are like a one-time thing. If you want to keep talking, we can settle things or settle something, because I know different people have different concerns. But I promise you, if you start with the book, I doubt you really need anything extra. And anyone that emails me, I usually send them a bunch of additional information, additional information. But the thing is, the money that you could be using that same resource to invest in your business. But again, not everyone knows how to research or feels like researching, to keep it honest. Okay, so once again, I thank you all for the comments. Remember, email me. I always put my email in the description. It will be in this, okay? It's a direct email, cosmeticsandconsultantselevate@gmail.com. Do not send me a DM on Instagram. Email me. That's the first step. This is how I'm eliminating nonsense. And I'm not trying to be offensive, but seriously, I want people that I know people need help. Okay, so full disclosure, $30 if you have the book, $50 if you do not. And if you have the book, you're going to need to show me, you can just send me I know everybody that's brought the book, so you can just send me the email, send it from the email that you brought the book from, or just send me your name, because I can see it in the transaction history. And I can also see how many times the book was downloaded and clicked in, etc. for anything I sell, okay? So I feel like that's fair. If you're interested, feel free to message me, and much success to everyone. Have a great day.